Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2.
Sanctuary.
So today the plan is, if I can pull it off, because this is like my 7th try today. Yeah, I'm doing that bad. Is to just do another torch run. So, I think what the plan is, because the fragile flame is doable, I think, is to go into resentment and do the fragile flame. And see how I do there. Now, because I've failed rather, 7 times, some of the heroes that I did get the memories on last time don't have the memories anymore. I explained how that worked last time. However, I do still have some heroes with memories on them. However, I have kind of come to a realization.
And the battered.
I really do not like some heroes, and I really do not like some hero paths. So I don't think that some torches are going to be viable, because I do know that some of the torches basically require me to use some heroes in very specific ways. Otherwise, they are nigh impossible. So I may try them at a later point. It's just like, I'm not going to point the heroes out, and I'm not going to point the hero path out. That just went to Junia because I let go of my mouse and it's on incline. Because, I mean, Red Hook is constantly balancing things, so I might like them at a later point. The heroes just do not feel good to me right now, and they might feel good later. And that was a thing in the original Darkest Dungeon too. So we'll see kind of what happens. However, with the current one, I'm going to go with my old faithful healer. She's really good. And when I need her to do damage, she can do damage. I think I can rely on her for that. I do want to look at how Sharpshot works again. I can use Grape Shot Blast in 2, 3, and 4 to hit 3 and 4. Okay. So I would need him here. And then he could technically go there. Everything I need from her can be done in 3 and 4, so that's fine. I was thinking of doing a Deadeye or possibly a Venomdrop. So let's look at the skills here. Only 2 and 3 on Deadeye, so that is a game changer. Or 3 and 4 there. Venomdrop, though, can use the skills where I need her to. I think I'm going to use her on Venomdrop. Alright. So we got a lot of blight going on. And then I do kind of want a tank.
Making peace with
and I've never tried the Leper
of existence.
On, is it Poet? Or is it Monarch? It's Poet. So his Chop and his Hew are not going to do as much damage. However, Purge and Break, Intimidate still works the same. Solemnity, how does that change from 33 and -2 to 50 and -3? So it heals for a heck of a lot more, and he gets a lot more resistances. Otherwise, it looks like essentially all of his skills just lose damage for a little bit of healing with Solemnity? Is that really the trade-off? Oh, and he gets max health. Okay. So he had a 52 max health already. So I want to try this. And then, if he goes down, I'll bring in a different tank. So we're going to have Intimidate as our main attack. We're going to get Withstand for the taunts as well, so anything he does is going to be a taunt. He's also going to have a weak. I'm going to put on Break so he can remove blocks. I was thinking about Bash, but maybe not. Don't really care about removing corpses. And we can get Solemnity and Reflection. For her, I want Venomdrop. And this should work just fine, I think. We might even be able to trade Repartee for Glint in the Dark. But I do like the fact that she would get the taunt, just in case, in the dodges. So I might trade Absinthe for Glint in the Dark so she has the Execution 1. Dismiss on Sharpshot. Yeah, that seems fine to me. I may actually take Duelist Advance off for Tracking Shot. That way I can remove greater dodges and stealth. And then pair on Plague Doctor, and that's just fine the way it is. May later take Cause of Death because of how much light I have. And other stuff I might get. Let's go with this. Off we go.
Travel. But you are not alone. Comforts are exhausted.
Okay. This shouldn't be bad. However, the one thing I'm not sure about is I've never used Baldwin as a poet.
You see,
This just feels weird to me because I always think of Baldwin as Speed the Leper. Oh, I didn't do the costumes. Not even got DLC costumes. I think if I reset now, I'm gonna lose the memories. Ah, well. Okay. So Flashing Daggers, because Flashing Daggers on her as a Venomdrop actually blights. I really like that. Flag Grenade the back too. He goes down to Blight. So let's double tap the Woodsman. Bada bing, bada boom. Gonna no, we're gonna withstand, not intimidate. That'll get me the block and all that.
let us
One down.
finish this quickly.
Baldwin the tree. Then Flashing Daggers again. Actually would. This does more, so that'll take out the Gaunt. Blight the Woodsman. Double tap does more. This just feels weird though, when it fires a second shot when the target survives rather than doing extra damage versus, you know, XYZ. I guess it has a chance to crit a second time and therefore, like, super damage, I suppose? Oh, when did he get blinded? Yeah, we'll take the Intimidate. Go for the weak. I was gonna do 25% damage. I guess 33 there, but... Light. I don't think Glint in the Dark is gonna do what I want because he has 2 death armors. Two to 4 or 4 to 8. Yeah, double tap is gonna do the same damage, if not more, just because crit chance. That's some bleed. Baldwin did a decent job tanking that, despite all the bleed and blight on him.
Violence yields morbid gain.
Feels so weird getting 2 mastery points after you get 5 on the last one that I've been doing and trying to do other torches on. But I suppose there are more areas, so that's the trade-off. Alright. So I do have the Blight Poultice if I wanted to go into... What is it, the Foetor?
The fire is lit. The table is set.
So what's the routes I have?
Its favorite
Secret and safe, fight 6 or less, or Foetor, like I said, and get that. Okay. Let's take a look at what's available to me. I can get the Spore Grenade for I can get a lot of stuff for hurting the boss. I can get Wild Tea from moving a negative quirk, which would be nice. So let's do that. There's food gear for Mr. Rabbit, which will be awesome. I was thinking of doing the Fragile Flame because I thought this was, once again, very doable. -5 crit for the entire draw and -2 speed, which the rabbit is going to help overcome. And then minus travel heal, which... the crit and the heal is what's going to hurt me the most. So, okay. Now we have 80. I'm going to grab my rabbit. I love my rabbit. The three things I use the most are the rabbit, pygmy plyskin, and the orphan wolf cub. To me, those are the three best pets. And of those, the rabbit is the best. The past few runs that I almost got other torches with were the orphan wolf cub. I use him when I try to use the examinant or the flagellant, but those runs seem to fall short just at the end. And I'm so close to posting a few of those, but something falls apart so quickly, and I don't want to post a 3-hour run that just falls apart because of something silly. And it's never the examinant, or I keep saying examinant, the flagellant that falls apart. It's someone else in the party, and then the flagellant and someone else stay alive till the very frickin' end. Right, let's get stuff to bring a boss down, so we'll get those. Actually, these will be really good for Baldwin. Glimmers of Hope. Let's get the whiskey flasks. That. Okay. So Wainwright, equip all these.
Maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
We're gonna... I really want the mastery points. But at the same time, I know there's some really good gear for the run at the Foetor. Like, there's almost nothing at the Tangle that can compete with the gear I can get at the Foetor, and the only reason to go to the Tangle right now would be a very specific piece of gear that I doubt I'm gonna get, and then the 2 mastery points. Or I can go here and get all the Blight gear, but it's gonna suck to get through. Especially because I don't have any movement resistance or debuff resistance. I could get the Anchoring Charm, but that's for a single character. But yeah, I'll fight the I'll go to the Foetor, I'll fight the child. That'll be the one thing I need to do. Okay.
And rot. Is there
mastery
from this madness?
So this is where things get fuzzy. Dismas, let's get double tap. And then I have one more. Since this is Act 2, from now on I'm only gonna get, or Act 2 through 5, you only get 2 mastery points. And there's a lot of things I could use upgrading, like a lot. However, I can get a lot more blight on her flashing daggers if I go for this, which might be the better thing to do for the fight. I know there's a lot of blight resistance in there, but we can pull it off. I've done it before. Not the greatest, and I didn't use... Might have been better that I didn't use the relationship stuff. The last time I did that, I ended up with -6s. Yeah, that was a really bad run.
Crop grows on
Oof.
abhorrent.
So if I go to the creature den, I can't do the layer. Okay. And that's unfortunate. I didn't get any bad things off either. Well, looks like the first thing I'm gonna end up doing is the actually this will be better on para because there's a better chance to bleed than blight, and you only have piercing on noxious blast, right? Okay. Because favorite toy on para gives me +1 of bleed, blight, burn. So I'm gonna go to the hospital, then we're gonna go to the lair. Then I really don't care from there as long as we get through the lair. I And we're gonna avoid the creature den. So I need one trophy to get through the mountain. And if I can get this trophy, we're set. And the Foetor, I'm gonna curse myself for saying this, is like the second thing I'm the best at. After. Ooh, which one do I get? This is gonna be a heal that's gonna save my butt, so we're gonna get that. I didn't use a lot of stuff I should have used for this boss, so if I lose, this is all on me for forgetting. But we're gonna go to the lair. But yeah, after the librarian, this is the boss I'm the most comfortable with. However, this being said, I am not set up for it at all. So I am expecting this to be extremely rough, especially with this party.
The landowner's manor. Do you hear the child's cries?
Okay, so we're gonna do flashing daggers. Yeah, they have some resistance there. This will still do damage to both of them if it blights its bonus. It says piercing though, so we'll go for that.
Bravo!
Double tap, get me backwards. Let's go for the lady. Six damage there, nice. So she blights down.
A promising development.
Baldwin, do your thing. The livestock hit the hardest, I believe. Double tap again. Let's hit the livestock. Man, that's turning really good. Now, if only I could give him a riposte there. That would be amazing. Flashing daggers will take him out, and then there's no riposte.
A petty hindrance.
Magnesium Rain, get rid of the corpses so they can't use them. I believe they still can. Weaken you. Four and 3, so 7, you go down, so let's glint in the dark you. Light grenade or noxious blast. 5, so we just need 1 damage on the livestock. Or do that.
The work continues.
Reflection removes stress. Advancing. Okay, we got a carver there, or a butcher. So let's aim for him. Flashing daggers, use that Vuln on him. Got a blight, so that's awesome. Light grenade. Light almost takes him out, so what we're gonna do is grape shot. I want the butcher down.
This is no time to falter.
All right. Now we got a weak on them. Oh, resisted. Dead of the night, heal yourself, get the stealth there, that way I can blight them for more. Burn them all. Way to take a hit, Baldwin. Double tap that one. Burn takes it out if we don't take it out ourselves. going to withstand. That way we don't take the riposte, but we still get the half damage. Someone's gonna need to take the hit, so Audrey can flint it. Double tap. Double tap. And we're still doing pretty good. Okay, anything good. Galvanizing Goblet, amazing for either Audrey or Para. Raven's Reach, amazing for Audrey. Ghastly Gruel. If I throw that on Bariston, that's going to be awesome. And then the Rancid Feast is like the best trophy I could have taken out of here. Alright, so let's see how I can do here. He's got 2 death armor.
Child is a ravenous avatar of degeneracy.
60 blight resistance on each, so I don't expect this to blight any of them. I still got 2. And we're gonna flashing daggers them.
The enemy weakens
Wow.
and wanes.
Spiked ball. So, I mean, 12 on them already. It's 3. So I'm gonna magnesium rain to try to get all of them. So if I can take these guys out, the fight gets a lot easier. But we are going to double tap the Harvest Child.
Bravo!
I need to burn him down. Baldwin can do that. Now Dismas isn't blinded. And withstand. Now he'll get attacked if he can. Eat the one that's gonna go down. Blight the Harvest Child. Good resist. Double tap the child. There goes our blind. Double tap the child. And I want you moving forward. Glint in the dark, yeah. Lovely. Blight the child. I blight on it. Double tap the child. There goes our blind. Second shot. Okay, that's pretty handy. Eat this thing. Gonna need to heal Audrey if I get the chance. Oh, hell.
Death comes for the rich and poor alike.
Well then, screw you, sir. Well, there goes a very large portion of my plan, but I deserved that one. I'll at least admit that. How am I gonna fight the boss then? Like the act boss? That's gonna be a thing. Execution 1. Harvest Child down.
We will see them
So,
again.
I mean, we did get all of
I'm
this.
sure of it.
If I can bring this in... things get easier. So we're going to put the Ghastly Gruel here. Dismas gets Raven's Reach. She gets that. I even forgot to put on the anti-venom. Alright. Well, at least the Oasis there is going to help.
It is low indeed to profit in destruction. And now, the greatest test of all.
Heal yourself, Para. Double tap crack shot. For now, we're going to Slimity. That's a lot of health. Like Grape Shot, he might go down. Darn. Come on, Para, you're fine. Alright, so the plan is... Indiscriminate won't really do anything here, will it? For positive token. Yeah, so, blight this guy. Take off blind, then take out crack shot. Now we have haunt tokens. Blight crack shot, or not crack shot, hatchet man. He's got 12 blight out of 15. I double tap hatchet man, he takes huge damage up front. Double tap him again, he's almost down.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
That's fine. I need the taunts on him, so I also need a Salinity to heal. Gonna withstand. That hatchet man goes down. We pistol shot this one.
One less obstacle in our path.
Para heals herself. You Salinity yourself. Has to heal. Oof. Double tap. Double tap. Put the weak on him, or just take him out. Okay.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
This is a little unfortunate now that I don't have my row 2 person, because Dismas and Para work differently. Well, we'll do this and de-stress Dismas. Get the relationship on Para. Unfortunate about not getting more of the stuff, but that is what it is. I really want more of the mineral-rich spring water. I think we're fine on the flame, so I can switch this out for now. It might be worth taking off tracking shot for like Duelist Advance or something for now. So I get an extra attack and can make Para a bit more viable. Okay, this won't be so bad. Let's do double tap, hit the ghoul who has Vuln on him. He's down.
A promising.
Para blight you. Withstand, so I take half damage. Blight this one again. I think it goes down to blight. I'm gonna pistol shot the widow. Gonna try to intimidate the lost soul.
Steady yourself.
Blight him. Pistol shot the widow again.
A righteous action.
He goes down to blight, so what we're going to do is reflection to get rid of stress. And double tap him. Because that's what you do to zombies. And somehow we got smallpox by double tapping. Oh boy, this is lovely. I mean, I deserve all this for how I started this. I'm gonna put that out there.
Plague eaters, feeding on the tainted crop.
Now, I do have the opportunity of leaving. There are things I want here. Why does it have to be 2 dinner cards? Okay, we're gonna blight the first one down. Or not. 40 health each, okay. Yeah, double tap. Yikes. Okay, withstand for the taunt. Duelist advance so I can get Para where I want her because she has 6 bleed right now and that's not good. Intimidate the one that has damage on it. Double tap again. Light it. We're putting in some work. Okay, Just put the weak on it. I have execution 1, so if I double tap, I think it goes down. And then indiscriminate just so I can heal. Because I'm not going to blade it. And then we're going to do this. Put weak on it. This wasn't exactly the plan, but whatever. I think he's going to eat the corpse now. Duelist advance. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of the corpse, but that wasn't going to be a thing, it seems. Limited to heal. Double tapping. Now that he has combo, we can blade. Withstand. Stunned. Okay. Blighting again. It's death armor. Limited heal. It does not. Reflection for the stress because we're gonna take him out. Indiscriminate. Heal yourself. Dismiss. Get that water on him.
Foundation of
And then double tap. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing. Got a mastery point. That's good. Half the reason we did the fight.
The loathing whispers.
Oh, there's another one on the way.
supply.
I mean, this is kind of what I signed up for.
You can make it.
It's not horrible. Taking out a lost soul. Double tap. Lighting the other one. And for now, we are going to withstand, so we take half damage from Duke there, for the Lord. And of course, he ate. Okay, 6 and 5, so he goes down. We'll blight the Lord. It looks so cool. No, we're not gonna do that yet. Slimity. Stress down, heal. He goes down. Unfortunate. Anti-venom. Light the Lord. Just in case. Duelist advance. Unfortunate. Well, just to make sure we hit, and then we'll put a weak on him. Double tap. Double tap. Get blade on him. Reflection for stress. Light him.
A master stroke.
Slimity for stress. And bada bing.
An unexpected find.
Man, everyone has a disease. This is not great. Alright, what do we get at the cache?
My wealth and
Oh,
possessions.
something for stress. That's a starter.
Meager pile.
Some food for the rabbit. Tormenting Locket for the Highwayman. If rank 1 plus 10 crit. If rank 4 plus 10 crit. Which is actually great for how I plan on using him. However, on ranged hit, it's chance to stress. So I'm going to hang on to that for now. Because like I said, it could be good for how I plan on using him. Oh hell. No. This is the one I'm gonna leave, if I can. Or
Festers.
there's a chance I can remove all my diseases. No one said I'm a smart man. So Dismas is giving me the chance to leave. I'm gonna point this out. Dismas is going, hey, we should leave. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this. Ugh. The reason I'm doing this, and I want to preface this, like, the one reason I'm doing this is there is a very specific thing I can get that can remove all diseases if I bring it back, and I think the Foetor is the most likely place to get it. Alright, so withstand here, buddy. I need to be really careful with these limited moves because not only do I have to get through this fight, but a second fight with limited moves. So this will get rid of their dodges. This will also blight them. Dismas can double tap a Carrion Eater. Oh, they're also elite, so plus max damage, HP, and 1 speed. I don't think this goes into the second one, but it might. I'm gonna use the Milk Soak Linen to get rid of this. I'm not going to I'm not gonna take out the Carrion Eater here, just because I don't want this one eating him. So we're gonna weak this one. Good stun resistance. I'm gonna blight this one. He's taking 9 damage. Grape Shot would only hit the back 2. So we're gonna Duelist Advance, hitting this Carrion Eater. Now he goes down to Bleed and Blight. Solemnity. I do need to heal Dismas, I think. So that'll heal and get rid of the Bleed and Blight. That one drops. The Spitter does not, but I can get him with Baldwin. So get the Carrion Eater to make sure he doesn't eat the other one. Smack you, you go down. Now, I'm gonna take aim, get the crit token. And what do we have? I'm cool with this. Let's blight.
A brilliant
The
conclusion.
Spitters can stun. And we're gonna intimidate this one in row 1. Now I'm going to Duelist advance again. And this spitter is going to go down. I know that kind of wastes a token, but make sure one goes down and Para can hit the rest of them. Magnesium Rain. Now I can hit any of them with double tap. Get rid of Greater Dodge.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Or Dodge Plus, whatever you want to call it. Gotta double tap the Weber,
Haste and carelessness.
as I missed. Bada
Hallmarks
bing.
of the unprepared.
Light him. Blast Limity. And that's a stun we wanted to kind of avoid. 11 around. Yikes. Double tap you.
A petty hindrance.
Withstand. So you take less damage for when you're actually hit. It could indiscriminate. Let's do that. That'll heal for more than you're taking blight damage. We're gonna double tap this one in the back. Another 8 around. Remove your blind, remove the stress. Just move. No, that's not going to do too much, come to think of it. At least we resisted. Did get the blind back though, and double tap. This wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Discounted trinkets. Now, because of our Merchant Guild seal, this is gonna be huge, and a mastery point. That's not what I originally wanted. However, trinkets are gonna be dang near, like, I think they're gonna be 1 or 2 baubles. Like, they're gonna be that cheap. I shouldn't need to have to use the Glimmer of Hope, but I just needed the space.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as
Okay.
the world collapses.
This one may suck. So, getting rid of these ones in the back first.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Double tap, fire mouth first. Screw you. You go on to Blight. I actually need Hera going. Oh, I screwed myself here. I'm gonna take a stupid gamble. We're gonna Stimulant Dismiss. And then we're gonna withstand, so we're taunted on Hera. And hope the crack shot doesn't hit Dismiss. Actually, I can just... that's not gonna work. What's the button to inspect here?
Let us take a closer look at the thing. As repulsive
Nothing he
as
can do is an AoE in the front. How about you?
What can
How
we
about
learn
you?
upon closer inspection?
Okay. So Dismiss should be fine as long as he goes into row 2. Get that off on the mongrel. Okay, we're good. Battlefield medicine. I also want to smoke bomb the hatchet man. Of course that was going to happen.
Measure out your violence.
At least we're fine on the bleeds for now. Calamity's not going to heal, so we're going to intimidate, hitting the dog. Alright, if we double tap, we can take out the dog. We're not going to take out the hatchetman. Or we can heal ourselves. Take out dog. Well, nothing attacking us.
Righteous action.
Blind you just in case. We should be good on the bleed, so let's blight.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I thought he'd be able to attack Baldwin still. Maybe that was on cooldown. Alright, you, my friend. Reflection. Because you still have the taunt. Duelist advance, hopefully not taking him out. So I wanted to get a heal on Dismas there. I'm right. Onward. That way we get a bit more healing. I just had a thought, but okay. Okay, so we're gonna play grenade hitting these two. Double tap the altar. Just screw the altar.
Excellent work.
At least no bleed or anything like that yet. Stimulant Dismas. And no, we're gonna withstand. Finishing off the altar. Really, I thought he'd be able to hit Baldwin. Guess not. Blighting the Evangelist. And we are going to intimidate the Evangelist. Also Midi next turn. Rape shot the back two. Darn. Blighting again. Oh, hell.
By accumulation.
Okay, so we do need this Limity.
A deliberate,
One down.
methodical appliance of harm.
You save Dismas. The 2/2/2. This is going to make him have a meltdown, but it's also going to save him. So unless I end this fight like right now, double tap the Evangelist.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
I thought I might be able to hit the Herald for 2. Break could hit, that would have worked, but I guess not. And I just made a very, very bad gamble. Now Para can't heal again. We'll see though. Maybe he hits Baldwin and Baldwin hits. Okay. There we go. I did not want to lose a second person in here. Another mastery point. Dark Impulse. Movement resistance? Yeah, movement resistance. An idle thought plus 100% damage. But round end minus 30% damage. So on round 4, if you haven't finished the fight, that trinket is worthless. And a hindrance more than it helps. That's my opinion on it. Can I throw something on someone? We'll do this for now. At the inn, we'll... Actually, I need to do a little more than that. That way, if I get something along the way, like that, I get to keep it. Okay. Bada bing. In. Lived. Barely. Due to my own stupid mistakes, I'm willing to admit that.
We would come here.
Honor the Fallen, got 2 mastery points, which is actually more than I put into her, which is nice. I think that used to only be like 1. I did have a stupid thought. I don't have a way to kill the first lung, so I need a way to do that. So I think I'm gonna get Sahar. Mastery Trainer.
Experience, however painful, is the great...
She's on Wanderer right now, so I want to change her to Antagonist. I'm not sure. I failed French, so like legitimately I failed it in high school. Before I put that on her, I want to look at these skills really quick, because originally I wanted to do Flesh because that's like the biggest damage move, but that would move her into row 1. That's why I checked this on Baldwin. However, he needs to be in row 1 for Intimidate, so I can't use anything that moves her into row 1. However, that being said, Preparation would put her into aggressive stance, and this would give Vuln stances, or Vuln tokens. This would combo. I'm not sure who needs combo other than resistance piercing right there. Do you do anything when comboed? Doesn't really look like it unless like... No, just doesn't look like it. How about you? Nope. Ignores blind when comboed. So just you, and that's just resistance piercing, so that's not the biggest deal. So I don't really need disengage. Flick ignores guard. Again, could be really helpful depending upon how I wanted to use it. Meditation would give her repose, so that could be good. Alright, so that's how I think I'm going to use her. As for trinkets, I genuinely don't know. Like, I, for now, actually could put this on her just to rush damage on her. And then I could put that on Dismas because he most likely will be in row 4 from now on. Wainwright, I can put the Rancid Feast trophy on, and then do that for some space. for our route.
Everywhere.
Actually, I kind of would like the Sluice.
Everywhere.
Sluice will get me extra stuff. Provisioner. Let's do anything we can for removing bad quirks and upping relationships.
Something to eat
while we can.
of the road.
The mixing kit there, actually, I thought I got a different thing here, but okay. I might have been thinking my last run where I got the discount thing, but okay. But nonetheless, these are cheaper, but they're not the greatest. My last run is where I failed kind of bad and got something that could have set me up really good, but it didn't. So, but if I got the Chirurgeon's mixing kit, that would be restorative items, which could be healing, like this triage kit right here, which I'm gonna grab, I think, just because I might need it. And how stressed out are people? Let's also grab the calming incense. Alright, so, Wainwright, throw that on.
Good. An improvement.
Now I have 8 mastery points, which is a lot. So I'm gonna get Plague Grenade. I already have Double Tap, but Grape Shot Blast being upgraded might be a big thing. Otherwise, Withstand. What would upgrading this do? Block plus tokens. Let's do that. Ignoring stealth and removing stealth in the Sleuth is going to be huge. For you, that would give Execution 1. I don't want to start in defensive. Could give herself crit, but that's not the biggest deal right now. Oh, this would give her 3 block pluses and remove combo. Let's do that. I'm going to be using Touche a lot. I'm going to be using Flick as an execution, I suppose. Then Para, take aim having additional crit, and then let's do Grape Shot. So that'll be that. Don't need the Provisioner. What I need is not combat items, but we can throw that on Para and then switch this to Sahar in items. Calming Incense. They get stressed down. Calming Incense. Who has bad quirks? Slow Hand and Gaunt Fearing. Slow Hand on him isn't the biggest deal, but it'd be nice to get off. Melophobic, Chatterbox, both those are kind of bad. Stiff Knees on Sahar is actually really bad, considering how I want to use her. So let's do this. And relationship stuff. I have these as a start. That's not great. And then I have... Oh, who's Melophobic? That was... Let's try to get rid of that. Try being the keyword. Okay, that's slightly better. So unfriendly with everyone. So just need 1/1/1. And then it won't be as bad. Hera, I know you're bad with Baldwin. This will also de-stress both of you. And then Dismiss is neutral, and then Baldwin and Para. So okay, this is like the best I can do. And honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of that. And no, let's put this on Baldwin so that he heals himself. And then I can't get anything else really from the Provisioner here. So I think we're good. To the Sluice. So I'm really glad to see here that there's no negatives. I'm not forced to use anything I don't want to use. So I was really tentative about Sahar here. But I think this is gonna work out.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
We're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out. Think of all we can teach these people. What people? No, Para, no. This is what you're gonna teach these people. Death. Oh, I thought he goes into stealth like turn 1 usually. That's when I'm gonna be able to use this skill from Baldwin. I think. Okay. So we're gonna do preparation as our opener. Ignore my alarm. Then we're gonna do double tap and hit the Carrion Eater. This is like priority 1 so he doesn't eat other corpses. And because we're in row 4, I believe we get extra crit. Well, smash. You are blighted now. Okay. So we're going to Magnesium Rain and burn them all. Now I don't have to worry about the Carrion Eater. We're gonna withstand for the blocks. And block plus is awesome. Okay. Sahar is going to touche onto the brute. That takes off that and puts on a vulnerable. I'm going to double tap the brute and tear him a new one, it looks like. Carrion Eater down. And then we're gonna Plague Grenade.
Bravo.
Yeah, Brute's not having a good day, is he? We're gonna tear this off. If I hit him for 4, we Death Armor. So let's Plague Grenade the Skulker. And then... Sorry, bub.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
And then Greater Heat Shield could be good. Covert Cloak could actually be decent here. Range skills Execution 1. I'm not sure if that stacks. If Flame less than 40 stealth? Okay. However,
abates.
This gives Para Execution 1.
A simple
That
choice.
gives Para Execution with all of her main attacks. That's like a scary thought. Another Brute Tree Skulkers? I think Wilbur looks different, so... yeah, preparation.
Incremental.
I should just move Dismas back at this point.
The same.
I'm gonna Grape Shot, though. And they're blighted. One already... Oh no, he doesn't go down well. I want to rectify that, but at the same time... Yeah, let's rectify that.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Sahar is taking a little bit of a beating there, I think. So I can hit for 18 there, or I can remove the block for someone else. Let's hit for 18. And it removes a block anyway, nice. So I Grape Shot, they'll both probably go down.
A promising development.
And then I remove the block anyway there, putting a nasty Blight on them. Put a weak on them. That's right, squeal my piggy, squeal. because double tap. Second shot. And flick him. And time for the gigglies. Execution. Execution vile style.
Violence yields morbid.
Alright, Vanished Vanity is actually not bad. And then the pig sticker, if target has combo, plus 10% crit. And we have ways of comboing. So, I mean, once again, not the worst in this group. I just don't know what to give up for it, because this is actually working really, really well. So I might just not use these. Fight, and fight with the Vuln on them. Now we're talking Dismas. Alright, there is a Kyrian Eater here. So, we know how this goes. Actually, should I just take her out with Sahar? No, we have other things to do that with. Alright, so, double tap. Has 2 Vulns on it, so I mean, this thing's going down. Really? 1 left. Well then, Magnesium Rain it down, it burns. And then we're gonna... Oh, we're not in a stance, so preparation. 1 down. Withstand. Hey, piggy. So, did they change Ghastly Gruel on me? What's causing me to get bladed, and what's causing him to get bladed every time he hits me? I honestly don't know. It's not the oozes, right? Because that's just turn start 2 blight. And we got 1 blight from that. Nothing he has gives... Oh, right. It's my trophy. I forgot that my trophy has a... If I'm hit, I can get blighted. Light grenade. No, it gets rid of one of the Vulns there, but that's fine. Gonna grape shot them. That takes out the Skulker. And then we can Solemnity the Stress down. It's not the biggest deal. Flick.
Agony.
And Kerpow.
Accumulation.
Fun times were had. Storage room key. Ounce of prevention. So this is really good for a Plague Doctor build that I don't use. I believe... Can I even look at it? It's the Surgeon? It might be the Surgeon. I don't remember all 3 of the paths, but it's probably the Surgeon.
Karma abhors waste. Best to take all you can.
Ooh.
The swine we
Tinker's Bench can be good. Rousing Recorder. Is Rousing Recorder good? Rousing Recorder can be good here. So, the one thing I could do, I suppose, is put Vanished Vanity on Baldwin for the few times he does attack. I just really do feel like that's a waste.
An elementary problem.
We went right last time for a candle, so we're going left. That's how we roll, we just switch it up. And it usually does me good in the wheel, and the warrants, not the wheel. Alright, so we got to get rid of this thing, and then a lot of skulkers. So how we're going to do this is grape shot these two. Their dodges are gone. I'm halfway tempted. Yeah, that'll ignore dodge, so let's just touche. And then we'll plague grenade these two. And then we'll bonk him. Then flick. And then grape shot blast so I can hit the skulker. He goes down to blight. Take out carrion eater. And this will be a win.
A petty hindrance.
Now, the one thing I'm kind of thinking about is I may have to change out the trinkets on Sahar for the boss, the mountain boss, because I do not believe I'm going to be able to take it out in 4 rounds. That would be a little sketchy. But she is doing a lot of damage right now. Oh, this is amazing. We're going to get the combat items. Because now we get these Pustle Salves. Remove Bleed, Blight, Burn, heal 25%. We have 4 of them.
The loathing whispers.
Is there anything I can stash? So I've already talked about not really needing the storage room key. I doubt I'm going to use this thing right here. I doubt I'm going to use a bouncer belt. That gives me a few spaces for now until I get to the inn, which is actually coming right up, as you can kind of see right here. Surprised I actually even hit anything given how that went. But I had a lot of luck. And now we get a creature den. Once again, I could have some really good luck in here. The terrain favors us, let's not mess this up. Ooh. I need to be a little careful here. So let's grape shot blast both of them. I'm going to preparation, so I'm in attack stance for now, or aggressive. Thankfully we got the dodges.
Slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Gonna throw the blights on these guys. Not gonna use the burn quite yet.
Promising development.
And we're gonna withstand. Now I'm gonna flick and try to take this one out.
They fall.
We're gonna burn all the corpses so they can't eat. This one goes down on its turn, so I'm gonna double tap the one in front. And it does go down on its turn, however, I can take it out right now. Or I can set myself up. So let's reflection, get rid of the blind and of stress. Unfortunately, it's Para who's going right now, but that is what it is.
Straightforward and effective.
I'm going to meditation so I can ignore dodges here. I'm going to double tap to get through one of their dodges, not just outright hit them, and we're going to go at the Webers. That way I don't get stunned as much. I can't withstand right away, so let's get through this one for now. Just pistol shot, take that one out.
A trivial worriment.
Since Sahar has this on her, we can flick and ignore dodge and take one out, hopefully. Nope. But it is weakened. Take it out. And we'll see what happens here. 12.5% chance to hit. Alright, so Hart can get rid of this dodge. Or not.
Haste and carelessness.
Get rid of the corpses.
Marks of the unprepared.
Double tapping to get rid of that. Now we're fine. Yeah, that is actually racking up stress there on Dismiss, so I probably need to get some Laudanum to take care of that. If I can while in the inn. If I flick, I'm not gonna do too much here, but it's something. So let's try to take this one out. Light, that does the job. Light to you. So 8 and 8, we're fine. So I'm not going to rack up any more stress. Solemnity for your health and your stress. Unfortunately, it doesn't heal anyone else's, but that's fine. Why are you so weak? Oh, because you're in defensive. Or we can Duelist advance. Nothing bad about doing that.
Is a lesson learned.
Discounted combat and in items. I'll take it. That's actually really good for what I need right now.
Abates.
Alright. Let's see what we can do in here.
Rest tonight.
Pyrophobic, Bon Vivant,
Gaze.
on Para, and then Baldwin got Lazy Eye. Baldwin doesn't use range skills though, so that's like the best we could get there. Few mastery points. Okay, Provisioner is the big thing I want to look at. There's a lot of stuff here that can do real good for us, so that's awesome.
Indeed, it ever did.
Negative Quirk, we're gonna get both of those. For our route,
And cantrips of our land.
got minus 10% damage taken per negative token. Apply on hit, intimidate skills, combo, gain one hit. That's actually really, really good for the uncommon seashell. So I want to go get that.
Cities burn.
And we can actually go play with the librarian and probably get him down while we're at it. We can try to get rid of Melophobic. Let's play with the playing cards, see what this does for us. It seems like everyone is decent on whatever. So I can get rid of Braggart, I can get rid of Chatterbox. Let's get rid of Chatterbox. Or Braggart, actually. So she has no quirks. No quirks. And Baldwin is going to be the one taking most hits, so let's get the fire resistance on him. Mastery Trainer, we have 2.
Practice.
Improve.
So if I went with Preparation, do I have to use this when she's already in those stances to get those, though? That's my big thing. Okay. Let's look at Para then. Indiscriminate Science having the heal would be nice. Yeah, let's do this. So, Para having Indiscriminate Science have the better heal for all negative tokens. And then Noxious Blast. Wainwright.
Each improvement, a new variable.
We're gonna repair that. I have the Almanac for the Sprawl that we're gonna change out soon. Provisioner, do you have any food gear things? It does not look like it. We're not gonna rule that out. I'm gonna get the Calming Incense for Dismas. Songbook of Amorous Things, Whiskey.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
And then we're gonna grab the Ichor Bomb. We're gonna grab the Incendiary Cocktail for the Mountain Boss. Or actually, it won't let me. But we're gonna do this. And then this. And then who is close to relationship stuff? So this would get 3, so that would get Sahar to very friendly. And then I could do Whiskey to get Baldwin to friendly. Let's do that. So very friendly. I have 1 more. Unfortunately, that's not going to get me anywhere, I think. We can do her and Para. Then I have 24 left. Provisioner. I do want the cocktails. Actually, I can get a pipeweed. So you and Para should be friendly now? Yes. Okay. Can get rid of Vanished Vanity. This should help with burning resistance. I don't think I'm going to use the pig sticker at all. Rousing Recorder can probably go away. That gives me some room. How many candles do I have? 4. But I mean, that might help me long run. Can I equip anything more just to, Yeah, we can get rid... I'll use the Shimmering Powder pretty quickly. Just get rid of it. And from there, I can use some of that. Okay. I did say I want this just to help with stress. And then this may actually help with some stuff. Okay, cool. Let's head out. Amoris.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
Baldwin likes double tap. It heals Baldwin. And Solemnity removes Bleed, Blight, Burn from... I mean, I can see Dismas liking Solemnity. Baldwin liking double tap, though. That bugs me. Respectful.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Plague Grenade Dodge Plus. Coup de Grace, which I'm not using. Para would get Strength.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
And then both of those are worthless to me. However, Sahar likes Wicked Slice. It would de-stress her, and Flesh would de-stress Dismas. Unfortunate.
Behold,
Alrighty.
cities
Where are we going? Where are we going?
ruined and a
It
flag.
looks like we're hitting the lair no matter what. It would be fun to hit up the hoarder just to see if he has like an additional trinket for me or something. And from there I can go to the militia, to whatever, to the Oblivion's Ingress, to the hospital. Cool. So let's right up the middle, that way you don't get a rough patch or anything.
Safe passage along this stretch. A welcome reprieve.
All of them want to fight, so let's go on Baldwin since he has the least respect from anyone. Infectious, so one more duration on all things they do. Let's do preparation. And then either way I'm hitting one of them, but one's going to go down a lot easier and one because ordained and not ordained. But let's do Plague Grenade or Noxious Blast on this front one. Let's bring him down faster. Then do we go for the crit? Yeah, we're gonna take aim, get the double crit, then we'll double tap next turn. Which may have been the better idea. Cool. Let's get rid of that dodge token.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
We're doing fine. Sahar. Put on the Vuln. And this is about to be a fun time. Because he's basically going down. Plague Grenade. Double tap for 11.
Lethality writ large.
Then double tap for 11. Really? Okay. Well, let's Intimidate. Armor Break. Blight takes him down. I do like the corpse. I thought I had put the Vuln on him, but maybe I didn't. Do I want to remove that? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, we'll just Noxious. Hit him for 7.
Incremental. A deadly.
Pistol shot would hit for 12. Double tap would hit for 7. Yeah, we'll double tap. Now he has the combo on him. Put the weak on him. Get the taunt back. Armor break fun. Wasn't much of a jawbreaker there, buddy. Sorry, but execution.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
I'm not gonna bother with the Heart Seeker. I don't want it in my inventory taking up space.
A simple choice.
So from here,
At least
Order.
it should be.
and what do we have in the fight? Pretty much the same stuff. However, we'll go about it slightly differently because there's a shaman and an ordained whipper. So blight them. White's almost taken out the shaman. We're going to take aim again. Oof. Well, Para can't do much if you're in that spot, so you're moving forward. Touché? Nope. So 9 blight, 14 health. So we're going to grape shot these two. Blight you. Gonna withstand, so you're still taunted. Oh, now we have the block plus. A little bit of a plan here. Touché again.
Agony by accumulation.
Death armor 2. So I'm gonna skip Dismas's turn.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Just use a glimmer of hope for now, just to get the flame where I kind of want it. You can Solemnity to heal yourself, get the stress down, and then Kerpow.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Take everything,
It is ours now.
and onward we go. Alright, Mr. Hoarder, what do we got?
What is real? Holding back fits of laughter and tears.
Snappy Swig. I do see my old combo, Snappy Swig and Enlightened Element or Sacred Scribblings here, but I don't have enough to get them all. There's also like Wild Tea, the Greek Fire Grenade. There's a Stew Pot, so I could get the Invigorating Stew or just like, is it Speed? From the Rabbit, which would be really nice for the boss. I got the Merchant's Guild Seal, that's cheaper everything once I get back. I'm gonna get this just for the speed for right now, which leaves me with this available. But if I buy this, I'm most likely not gonna be able to get anything from the inn, I think. Where am I again? Halfway? No, not even. So, I mean, if I do get enough fights, especially with the Oblivion's Ingress and the Lair, I might be able to get something from the inn. And then there's decreased prices if I use this. So I'm also going to grab that.
Anything that
Which
travel
I just
further
now need to
is
bring
worth
back
the
with
cost.
me. And does anyone, like, actually have a really bad quirk? So the big thing about this is it has a chance of removing positive quirks, so I don't like... Chatterbox is taken off by Bon Vivant, essentially. There's really good stuff he has on him. Dismas actually would be better as a rogue or something like that. I'm just using him as a sharpshooter right now, so I might lock in Slugger if I can get to a hospital. So let's stay with this. And if I get to the hospital with enough relics, I might be able to get these diseases off me.
You must give hope to get it.
Which I think is in the cards.
You must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
2 combat items, minus flame, or repair the wheels. Let's get the combat items. Not sure what they are. Burn Cell's actually really good. Warhorn's actually really good here. Okay. I planned on using those. Shite. Okay. Combat item. Equip this. Sahar. Do this. Throw this. I think I actually need the bleeding stuff, but not as a combat item. Then I need to go left so I can go to the ingress so I can go to the hospital. Or right, rather. Alright. This'll fight. Preparation. Taking. Kinda sucks that, like, my first turn is almost all buffing myself, depending upon how I decide to do it. Like grenade him. Then we're gonna do a withstand. I should be using his item there so I can just get it out of the way. Using that for the flame. Going to touche you.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Magnesium rain, burn them all.
Malaise. Measured.
I think he goes down, yeah. Now we're going to double tap you.
A master stroke.
Take you out. So you go faster next round. Intimidate the survivor. Man, imagine just watching all your friends drop on this, like, the second these guys start attacking, going, yeah, I'm still gonna fight. I'm still gonna fight. I can take them. No, you can't, buddy.
An unexpected find.
Another flame, or we just leave. Take the combat item. I know it's bad relationship stuff, but you never know.
Gain is insignificant.
This one could be helpful.
The loathing whispers.
Shite. I honestly don't remember if the mountain boss moves. I don't believe so. So let's get rid of the ceremonial drum.
The loathing festers.
I'm gonna use a few items up in this thing, so I mean, this shouldn't be horrible, yeah? I don't need the smelling salts.
Rubble and flame.
Another candle.
As far as the eye can see.
Fight, fight, and fight. Everyone likes that, so let's get these two better. Alright, this one actually shouldn't be bad. So, get the dodge off of these two, blade them.
Dissection.
Preparation
End.
to attack, aggressive. Remove blind, crit. extra speed on Dismas, and withstand. Now ignore the block. They have 10 and 7, so once Para goes again, they're going down. So let's double tap, take this one out. They're now blighted down, just the one left. If I hit it, I hit it. If I don't, I still have taunts. I mean, honestly, she can heal herself. Double tapping again. Going to flick. Solemnity for the stress. Because we have our taunt, we have our block. Flick for the execution. We're done. And we got extra torch. That's what I was kind of hanging on there for. Dark impulse, stress resistance. Nice. And bleed blight. Ooh. There is a huge case to be used for that in some cases. I don't think I'm gonna take it. I mean, I'm taking it just for the stress one. So I think that's better than what Sahar has right now. I'd rather have the stress resistance. And then I'm gonna get rid of these. I mean, there's a huge case to be used for this in some situations. I just don't have it right now. Because there are things like, I think in my last run you saw some people getting like 10 bleed and then some nasty burn on them as well, and some blight. I just don't think that's going to be happening as much. And then we can throw something on you. So let's do this. No, burn. And something I can use on you. We'll do that just so I can get rid of it. Because that'll help on the lair boss. Just so I can get it down faster and not take as much damage. And then this will help get stuff out of my inventory. So each of these is 12. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get everyone cured. What's wasting disease do? Yeah, we'll get this off so she can travel heal.
The treatment
and then Dismas with the oozes because
effective.
he has less health.
We can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
I would have liked to lock in one of his quirks, but I think getting the disease off was a better idea. If I use him as Sharpshot, that quirk I want to lock in is worthless. Lighting the sacrificial. I don't want it to go boom on me. And we're just going to go all in and do Grape Shot Blast right off the get-go. After I do this.
A brilliant conclusion.
Immolist should go down. What's the burn for? 3. We'll just do it.
At last.
And this should make it so the sacrificial goes down. We're just gonna go straight into damage. Hit the Whipper. He goes down, so let's go with the player. He no longer has a dodge. And now we double tap. There's that dodge. And now he goes down. That's the fight. This team actually is doing really well. I hope it does as well on the boss. Because it's going to come down to mechanics. And I know the boss mechanics. It's just going to, you know, be a thing there. More or less. I didn't use enough. Oh well. Now picking up slime mold, which would get me max HP. Let's do it. Just normal MLS, not the special one here. So let's try this again and go straight into damage. That seems to do really well, and there's 2 ordained here. 3 ordained. So let's do Grape Shot Blast. Try to take out this Immolist before it does anything with corpses or tries to like heal anyone. Blight you.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
I don't think I'm gonna hit hard enough. So let's just withstand. Blight took out the corpse, that's nice. Yeah, that's what I didn't want to have happen. However, if I hit him with Noxious Blast, he goes down, I think. Well, at least dodge is gone. Flick him again, he's down.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
6 and 6, so Immolist goes down, so let's just double tap the Flayer.
An opportunity squandered.
That is a really cool looking thing. There goes your riposte. And we're gonna pop this and double tap. Just keep it on top of stress there. The only stress heal I have is really for Baldwin. Okay, Shaman needs to go. So we're gonna do this first. And then Grape Shot.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Hopeful. That's the buff. All of resistances. And then we're gonna flick the Whipper. 1 damage, he goes down. Gonna Plague Grenade the Immolist.
Excellent work.
Light brings her down. Pretty sure it's a her. And then Intimidate should bring the Whipper down. Flick again. Figured that would be a dodge, but now I can just go straight into damage. We can double tap. And straight into the Librarian. Ooh, Decimal System. Don't really care about that. Although the stacking damage on it could be really good. Smoldering Hymnal can be huge. Compression Kit's alright. Meditative Totem. kind of cool. Alright, a few things here that are good, but also mastery point just for taking him out.
He teeters madly upon his ladder.
Let's shred him.
In the fiery destruction
So,
of human
gonna use our last one of these. And we're gonna take aim for the crit. We're gonna do preparation since we can't really hit him. Gonna use this scrap grenade to bleed him, which he resisted, and then we're gonna blight him. Didn't expect that death blow right away. Sometimes he takes more than one round. Alright, no one really needs the burn ointment quite yet, so we're going to intimidate. Sahara can hit, so touche. Double tap.
Bravo!
Get that lovely crit going.
The slow suffering begins.
Let's use that burn salve now. Intimidate. And plague grenade. 13 blight around. Crit for no damage. Well, now mandatory reading hit. I think the Leper, like, he really likes reading though, so that's not much. And then we're gonna hit him into death armor. And then we're gonna execute him with plague grenade. I love the fact that that has execution. I just have to put that out there. It makes me so giddy. So, mastery, flame, all the stuff. Which now inventory. Yay. Good thing I freed up some spots. Okay, Baldwin. Let's give you Warhorn for now, because I'm not going to use that on the boss. You, I really want one of the damaging moves on you, but we'll give you Crow Feet for now for like the Oblivion Rampart. And we'll give you this. I still have 35 to get rid of. Holy cow. I'm gonna use a Wild Tea on him, is the thing. So, I don't think there's a reason to use the Blight Resistance on the boss. That's a spot to get rid of. Trinkets, we can get rid of the Adrenalizing Ash and the Tinderbox. Smoldering Hymenal, though. There's a very good case to use this on a few people. Gain on killing blow, 20% action. However, it really hurts to get rid of this. But it's not going to be helpful except for on Sahar and then on the boss. So I don't know. I'm not going to be using the compress kit. I'm not going to be using the Tinker's Bench. So there's that. I don't think I'm going to be using the decimal system because what do I have on right now? Apply to attacker when hit, 1 blight. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to have on, I think, rather than the decimal system. So we can free up that spot. Really hurts to throw that away, but I still need like 1 spot. I really do not need these Glimmers of Hope, I think. So we can get rid of those. And then we'll get rid of that. We're gonna go to the Unknown for the chance at more mastery points. And we'll just kind of see what happens from there. Oh, they're frenzied. Lovely. Let's flick. Plague grenade the back row. Don't think I need to pay any more attention to them. Baldwin does need to move if he can. Oh, immobilize. Lovely. Break. And then blight the Whipper.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
De-stress yourself. Duelist advance so you don't get stress. And, I mean, everything falls in place. Just the sacrificial left, which is about to fall.
Straightforward and effective.
Alright. Moving on along. More burn salve that I don't need.
She understands the futility of
Her again.
undertakes it
Cool.
nonetheless.
Let's get rid of the oozes. Now we're good there, and I did really want a few things here. I was really contemplating locking in Slugger because I really do like Dismas as a melee character. I was only really using him as this for the Act 2 boss. So let's do this. Lock.
We must preserve
I don't
what is
have
best.
much more I could do. But, yeah. And pharmacy, doesn't look like there's too much I could do other than maybe clarifying poultice. So, we'll leave it. So I don't remember if there's stun on this boss. It's been a hot minute. Alright, this should not be horrible. De-stress yourself. We're gonna double tap the ghoul. Not the nastiest bleed. But we are gonna get rid of it. And then you're going to lick the lost soul. Because Para is going to blight it. And then it goes down. And then we're going to break. Nah, we're gonna intimidate. So that still gets rid of it. And then he goes at you. And then Sahar, flick, just to damage. Ooh, respectful, nice. And then double tap takes him out. Execution.
A steady
I will change the strategy for harder things.
result.
But this is working great. So, Alter needs to go. Clarion Color needs to go, so Grape Shot Blast. Just because Deacon's gonna take a little bit, we're gonna take the time to do this. Light the back row. Probably should have done the bleed too, but that's fine. Gonna Warhorn. And then we're going to withstand.
Let us
us hope to finish this quickly.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Then Touche. It's down. No heals on him. Double tap. Very nice. Lighting him. And let's get the weak on him and the taunts. Then flick. Double tap for execution, which isn't going to go off, it looks like. But you know what will? Noxious Blast. I love the fact that everyone here has execution.
Even the big ones.
This is another one that would go really good if I still had Audrey. But no one here really uses stealth. And I don't think the Greater Hail Drought's gonna help me out too much, but we'll take a very, very quick look at it.
The loathing whispers.
You know what? Actually might, just because I don't need the heat shield anymore. So we'll do that.
A fortifying meal.
I'm really hoping I get a
And finally,
very specific trinket. One of two. Oh no, I already did this. So I can't get the trinket I want from the Oblivion's Rampart. The mountain is next, I believe. So I may be a little screwed with Sahar.
rest tonight.
Alright, Dismas got
Under the mountain.
Peacemaker. Alright.
Gaze.
Hera got Cadaver Slayer. Sahar got Bloodthirsty plus 30% damage. Gain on hit Vuln. And if HP target less than 25%, 5 crit. And Baldwin got Thin Blooded. Alright. We did get the uncommon Seashell for Baldwin as well.
You can carry no more.
Oof. I forgot the whole reason I went in there was for this uncommon Seashell. So do I want the 11 health, or do I want to take like negative less than 10 to 20% less damage, is it? Something like that. I feel like I should have the triage kit on them. So what I'll do is for the actual fight leading into there, I'll burn through them, do that. Mastery Trainer, I have 3.
That you may stand
So,
just a little taller
what do we
at the
want? I might need Pistol Shot upgraded. Having Break upgraded might help me as well. Sahar doesn't really need anything, so it's between Solemnity and Reflection. So let's get Solemnity. Wainwright.
Your coach
I'm gonna
must
pop
be
this on really
maintained
quick.
if it is to carry you where you must go.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Provisioner. Death Cap Spores could make this super easy. Alright, I have a plan. Then Songbook of Touching Dirges. I'll have to do that afterward. Okay. So in item, don't really care about Lurker. So Wild Tea. I'm gonna try to get rid of Chatterbox. So there's some Songbook of Rousing Tunes. Get our speed up, minus stress. Ceremonial Drum. Clarifying. Do I need the Clarifying Poultice on him? He already has a lot of stun. Well, this will get him to over 100. Who can't? So Dismas can't have this, so we're gonna put this on Baldwin and... Actually, no. Okay, there we go. Okay. Wainwright. No, not Wainwright. Provisioner. I have 20 left.
Relics remind us of a
Can I get for
time
buff?
before the end.
Touching Dirges. Touching Dirges. Just for relationship stuff. Unfortunate. It did put a few people above what I needed them to be, though. So, okay. Baldwin does not need speed. Everyone else gets apples and cheese. Wainwright again. Stew pot here. Let's do that.
Reconfigure.
And we're gonna put this here, just on the off chance that we produce a restorative item. And we're gonna go to... Oh, we have one more. For some reason I was thinking we're gonna go to the mountain. Oh, you know what? This has been a really long episode for me, or day for me, so this is gonna be part 1 of part 2. But we'll get to the mountain next time. Or at least I'm gonna take a break right now. Depending upon how long it takes me to get to the mountain, I might put that into here. But it's been a really long one for me, so as of right now, we'll see. That'll be it for this time. Really helps out the channel if you liked the video. If you liked it, dislike it. If you dislike it, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, please, please have a good one.